hold, please.
Brought to you by Yawns.
This episode is brought to you by being so tired, I don't know if I could drive home.
This episode is also brought to you by Joe's This episode is also brought to you by Joe's Automotive and Nail Salon. Come get your motorcycle fixed and get your nails done. This is Real Garbage. Jesus Christ.
I was totally kidding about not being able to drive home. It was just... Fuck. This movie, literally, if you have insomnia, watch the movie we're going to talk about today. Holy shit.
I remember watching it when I was a kid. Well, not a kid. I guess that would be, God, it's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's 2020. This is the first show of 2020.
Yeah. First podcast of 2020.
Starting off with the energy level of a goddamn sloth.
Oh, man.
I probably fell asleep 4 times.
Yeah, I fell asleep, I think, like twice. I looked over and you were sleeping and I was like, do I wake him up? Do I let him sleep? I was like, I'm pretty sure if he woke up and started watching the movie again, we'd still be lost when we were awake. So there's no point.
I was lost in the first 40 minutes.
This was an hour and 57 minutes long, but somehow it felt like it was 3 hours long, like Avengers Endgame.
But Avengers Endgame was good.
Yeah, no, I know.
Exciting.
But yeah, this just felt like it was 3 hours long.
And Travolta said, what'd you say he said?
He said that this movie was like Star Wars, but better, and the Schindler's List of sci-fi movies. Wow. Yeah.
Well, it's written by L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
It's a straight up
Scientology flick.
Crap damn Scientology movie. It sounded like it was written by a 10-year-old. So maybe he wrote it when he was young.
Oh, fuck me up.
It was a tough one to get through.
Yeah.
It was Battlefield Earth.
Ooh.
I think it got 5% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics and 12% from the viewers.
Holy shit.
And I wonder if they meant this to be more than one movie, because at the start
they did.
It said it was a saga.
Yeah. No, they had I was reading the trivia and they had plans to do a sequel until it came out and everyone was like, what hot piece of ass garbage is this?
Well, I didn't understand. To me, it felt like they were going onto Earth because they couldn't breathe in the atmosphere, because the atmosphere is just garbage at this point.
Yeah.
And I thought they were just getting back onto a ship of theirs. Mm-hmm. But they're going to their planet?
I don't know. Yeah, teleporting back. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they teleport.
Fuck. I don't know.
Because that felt really confusing right off the bat.
Yeah.
Didn't understand.
Like where they were.
Because we get to the end and you're like, oh, the atomic bomb worked to blow up their planet. I'm like, wait, what? Their planet was right there?
And if an atomic bomb worked to blow up a planet, must be a pretty fucking small planet.
Or a big-ass bomb.
True.
It's the bomb. So the hair extensions.
I know.
Let's just talk wardrobe in this movie.
They didn't even bother matching the lead caveman's hair extensions to his natural hair color. What the fuck?
I thought he was going to die at the start. It felt...
Same.
The feeling of the movie felt like, this guy's going to die.
Yeah, this is just the opening guy to establish what's going on.
That's what I thought.
Nope, lead dude.
Oh, it was someone else that thought this was Escape from L.A. Doesn't have Kurt Russell in it? I'm like, I don't think so.
No.
I'm very glad Kurt Russell didn't put his name on this.
Fuck. But Forrest Whitaker regrets it so much.
That was a poor role for him.
Yeah, poor choice.
He's such a great actor.
I know. And then John Travolta is still so proud of this. So Scientology got people hard.
His career just exploded once he started being a Scientologist. I read a couple of books on Scientology a few years back. It's an interesting, very interesting cult.
Yeah.
The one I read, there was one I read about the woman of the David Carnegie, the guy that created it, or
Yeah.
not created it, but has like he runs it now basically.
Yeah.
And how she was like she realized what was going on, then she got out of the Scientology community, but it was tough. It was crazy tough.
That's why Tom Cruise doesn't see his daughter, because she's not a Scientologist, so he can't.
Crazy Tom Cruise. Blah, man. Okay.
I know. I need a freaking espresso.
Yeah, I'd love to. This movie was just trying to be Star Wars, though.
Oh, so hard with the fades in and out.
It was pretty blatant, kind of like Spaceballs.
Yeah, except Spaceballs was good.
Spaceballs was great. So, what was the plot of this movie? What did you gather as the actual plot of this film?
The alien race, the Cyclos, were trying to mine gold from Earth. I know not why. As a resource, maybe, or money. I don't know. It's not really said. They're just trying to mine gold and kill human. I don't know. Mine gold. That's the for sure thing I got.
Then what?
I don't know.
I gathered that the Cyclos capture humans, take them to I wrote down human processing plant.
Yep.
So I guess they take them somewhere. Oh yeah, they hose them off, basically delouse them, like the regular prison system here. I don't know if they still delouse or not. Who has lice?
Kids.
It's gross. I think my sister had lice once.
I had lice twice when I was a kid.
We had to get the purple shampoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tea tree.
Use tea tree oil
Yeah.
for what? Just the smell?
After I delouse myself, tea tree is supposed to be very like purifying and cleansing. So after I got lice for the second time, my grandma was like, "Fuck these kids."
They don't put on strangers' hats.
Yeah. No, it's just proximity. Like,
The lice can just jump.
yeah.
Just picture a lice
Parkour!
just running. Parkour! Office parkour! Just running off a hair and just like Dwayne Johnson in Skyscrapers. Jumping onto someone else's hair.
Oh my god.
And
Grabbing onto someone's long dangling hair.
An electric guitar solo starts playing underneath. I'm going. His friends watch. No, Billy.
You're not gonna make it.
You gotta live extreme, bros. It's the most hardcore louse ever.
I'd like to see that movie over this one.
Coming this summer, he's a crazy louse with a need for speed. The hair jump. Okay.
Oh my god.
Human processing plant. Yeah, so they basically just enslave them.
Yeah.
It's a classic enslaving of the human race story.
Yeah. Almost like Planet of the Apes.
Kind of. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a lot of shit.
Yeah, amalgamated
Just
together.
written. This was PG-13. I saw nothing in it in the times when I was awake. I saw
Where
nothing in it where I thought it was even,
inappropriate for someone younger than 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe except all the times they said crap.
Damn crap.
Damn crap. Crap bag.
I don't give a crap damn about that.
Crap face.
Yeah, call him crap face.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah. That's why I felt like it was written by a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Come on, crap face. It's weird hearing Forrest Whitaker say crap.
I know. Yeah.
He's more grown up than that. So they're man animals. So this is what I don't understand. It's the year 3000.
Yeah.
So right now it's 2020, and we know, as a whole, we know a fair bit of what was going on 1,000 years ago. Why is it that these cyclos don't seem to know what humans were like 1,000 years before this?
Yeah.
It just seems they're just like, oh, the humans build a car? No.
I know.
Humans build a building? I don't buy it. Even though they're surrounded by an ancient civilization ruins.
Yeah.
So that was kind of odd. Because you'd think that if you were a sophisticated alien race invading another planet,
Yeah. You wouldn't be like,
you'd know.
rat brain crap humans.
they're stupid. Like, no, you know that they were smart and they created space travel, and that's probably
Yeah.
why you discovered them in the first place.
Yeah.
Because they sent some satellite out. I watched Ad Astra, finally. The Brad
was it
Pitt
good?
movie. It was cool. It was really neat.
Okay.
Going into the deepest reaches of space. Pretty sweet. Why are their heads so huge?
I know. And they were wearing like 4-inch stilt boots.
Yeah, that you could tell.
Yeah, because they were walking so slow. Like,
Well, they were walking like guys wearing heels. Like 4-inch heels. It's exactly what they look like.
like a baby giraffe trying to walk.
Yeah, it was obvious. I don't know if I would have noticed actually if you hadn't said anything though, because I would probably
I noticed
that they
right
were
off the
walking
bat.
Weird.
Right off the bat, I was like, something's fucked.
I felt like Travolta was trying to turn this into a Shakespeare performance.
Oh, totally.
Why was he always laughing? He laughed at everything. His response to every question was a laugh, and then it's almost like that's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
He's like, ha ha ha! I better figure out something to say right now. No, silly man.
Yeah. Where literally most of his dialogue was, you stupid rat brain.
And why did they think that rats? They were trying to.
I know.
lure these.
They were trying to figure out the human's favorite food.
Oh, it must be a rat.
Yeah.
That would suck living in
Ooh.
that kind of existence. Can you imagine? He's like, right, like if I'm like, we're hungry right now. We're gonna walk outside, find a rat or a squirrel.
And just tear in.
Yeah, kill it. Maybe cook it. If we're lucky, we can make a fire and cook it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
I like having running water.
Yeah.
Sorry to the people in the world listening that don't have running water, but seem to have Wi-Fi and laptops. Running water, hot water. It's one luxury.
Yeah. When I had no hot water for like that 2-week period.
Oh yeah, you got that all sorted out, eh?
Yeah. But funnily enough, we have a bigger hot water tank, but I find the hot water runs out quicker in this one than the old one. Conspiracy theory. Where's all my hot water going?
The neighbors are stealing it.
Honestly, probably. My neighbors are weird.
So they get to a point where they want to test some slaves as a
Yeah.
mining crew.
Yeah, so they can mine for gold rather than... Because they found gold that wasn't registered to the home planet, the planet ship. And they were going to try to steal it. I don't know how it wasn't registered that the gold was there, but they were going to try and steal it so that they could, I don't know, run away or become in power or bribe their way off of where they were. And so they were getting the humans to mine it secretly. And then they realized that the lead guy from the beginning was pretty like receptive and smart. So they took him to this knowledge room where we saw that octopus thing.
Ah, yes, the instructor. This is my last conscious note I made. This is the last one I made. I don't even know how far in this is.
I feel like that was maybe like halfway, 3/4 of the way in.
Because I looked at my phone a bunch and I saw
Same.
6 o'clock, like 6:08, 6:15, 6:20. I was like, okay, I'm not dozing off too much here. Just blank spots. So what does that octopus instructor teach him?
Sorry, I got distracted by the siren. It was teaching him everything cyclo, like the language, their history,
Oh, yeah.
blah, blah, blah. So then
Because they hammer that into him instantaneously.
yeah,
then
which that would be cool.
Now you can understand alien language.
And then he was pretending he didn't understand so he could like spy on them and try to get the upper hand.
Oh, yeah, I missed a bunch of this. I just remember everything looked like it was filmed in the same spot.
Yep.
Just from different angles.
Yep.
They saved on the budget with that.
Well, most of the budget was John Travolta's salary, apparently. And then John Travolta put a lot of his own money into this project.
Ugh.
Yeah. The budget was $73 million.
Serious?
Yeah. And it brought back Jesus. It brought back 29 million.
Wow.
It's, I think, the biggest. There's so many sirens.
Must be a fire. Maybe. A fire call.
Yeah, this was the biggest movie flop in, I think, ever.
Really?
I think that's what it said. At least in the decade, the 2010 decade.
It was pretty bad. Well, no, this was 2000.
No, I know. It got an award in 2010 for worst movie and least domestic profit in the decade. Yeah.
Well, that's all the notes I had.
All right. Well.
Take the reins.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo. I made a note that I thought this movie would have been better had it been R-rated, but I also remembered just now that it probably never would have had the opportunity to be R-rated because it was Scientology backed. Then again, I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise has been in an R-rated movie, so I could have no idea what I'm talking about.
I guess.
But
wait, Edge of Tomorrow wasn't R-rated.
No, but Interview with the Vampire probably was.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, that movie's good.
I haven't seen that. That's him and Brad Pitt, isn't it?
They're so fucking hot in that movie.
They also have.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure.
Is Winona Ryder in it?
No, Kirsten Dunst.
Which one is Winona Ryder in? Another vampire movie.
Dracula. Yeah, with Gary Oldman.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, that one's really
Gary Oldman's great. I just watched The Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
Again. Right on. It's one of those movies I can just throw on and just watch. Mm-hmm. It's background sound.
Yeah. But yeah, so now Johnny Man Animal, no Cyclo.
Man Animal.
They're mining gold. And then suddenly they go from being in Denver, Colorado to Texas. Missed that, or missed the explanation on that. Because then they got to Fort Worth, Texas, and they somehow are not being watched 24/7 when they're mining. So they snuck off and found a bunch of military stuff in Fort Worth, like tanks and military jets and AK-47s. And then there conveniently was a military jet simulation to learn how to fly the jets.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So then they come up with this plan to take back their planet, the humans take back their planet and kill all the cyclos and blow up their planet with an atomic bomb they found in Fort Worth. And then the fighting happens, and I'm not gonna lie, that's when I fell asleep. But they, the fighting was happening. They did their plan. Johnny the Man Animal, the lead guy, put this explosive collar on John Travolta's arm and then pressed the detonator and blew up his arm. And Jesus. I'm so curious. I'm like, what's happening now?
No one knows.
And then
he blew off Travolta's arm.
Yeah.
Didn't he have two arms at the end?
Honestly, the continuity probably did.
Let's film all the end shots first, guys. We'll just get those right out of the way. Oh, he blew off his arm. Yeah, people won't notice.
Yeah, they probably won't because they're asleep. And then they kept him prisoner, and they blew up the planet with the atomic bomb, and I guess teleported off of that planet in the nick of time because they're all alive back on Earth. And it ends with John Travolta imprisoned in a room of gold bars.
Yeah, I saw that part. It's the end.
Yeah.
He's like, at least you got your gold, because it was his greed that caused the planet to get blown up.
Yeah.
Good God.
I know.
Well, I am not one to fall asleep during movies.
No, me either. I have seen some doozies, and we've watched doozies together, and like, I haven't.
This one was bad.
Yeah.
I don't fall asleep during movies. I did during this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if it could have been. It needed to be rewritten to be better. And really, I think that story of alien races taking over the humans has been beat to death.
Oh yeah.
So it just seems like why this premise? This premise has been done before, lots.
Yeah.
But I didn't care for that. Travolta's acting was just
bad.
Everyone's hard to watch. Yeah, it was just an overdone, over the top movie.
Mm-hmm.
$73 million.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
Ugh.
It's something that high. Like it's not Battlefield Earth. Oh, why can't I spell?
Did all the fighting take place on Earth?
I think so.
Except for when they blew their planet up, the other planet.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how they teleported back and forth. We saw them teleport once.
Yeah.
We don't know if they could teleport other people.
Yeah,
They don't explain that.
They never they don't explain anything. Yeah. Budget 73 million, box office 29.7 million.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. That's a rough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
73. Like who?
Honestly,
Who thought that was a good idea?
Well, not just that. Watching this movie, I did not think to myself, yeah, this had a $75 million budget.
Yeah.
This had a $75 budget.
It looked like a Sharknado movie.
Worse.
Lots of close-ups. A few. The budget was probably spent on the costuming.
Yeah.
Which was a little extensive.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money.
Even with Sharknado, didn't fall asleep during that.
No.
And like, also every single shot was the same, like an upwards tilted angle because the director wanted everything to look like a comic book.
Well, the wide shots actually looked like
a
comic book drawing that was just green screen behind a different shot.
Yeah.
And that was the artwork looked kind of cool, but wasn't mind blowing.
Nothing was mind blowing. Even like that says something that I managed to stay awake during the boring dialogue and like them crafting their plans and going like, ooh, 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 ooh. But I fell asleep during the like climactic battle. Like, Jesus.
Every time I was awake, I just remember hearing terrible dialogue.
Yep.
Just atrocious dialogue. Man. I don't know. I don't even know what else I want to talk about.
I know. It's honestly, this movie was so bad and ridiculous that it's past the point where we can like talk about it forever and ever and like roast it. Like, this is just, oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, we can't even roast this and be like super funny about it.
Oh, 'cause it's just bad.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't even bad. It was funny. It wasn't even bad. It was good. It was just straight up bad.
Yeah, because like something like Sharknado is so bad, you laugh. At least you laugh because it's bad on purpose.
Yeah.
This was trying to be good. It just turned out bad.
Yeah.
And they still believed it was good. Like Travolta's like, this is the greatest movie I've ever done.
This is the Schindler's List of sci-fi movies.
This is even better than Trading Paint. His facial hair was terrible.
No, I would rather watch every single bad movie we've ever podcasted in a row, locked in a room with no snacks, than watch this again.
I would rather watch The Room on repeat for 24 hours than watch this again.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. Well, it's not a long one,
This, yeah. Sorry, guys. This
Yeah.
was fucking so bad.
What do you score it?
I don't even think I can. Okay, wait. For the first time ever, I'm going to give it a $40 million deficit minus $40 million from 29 million.
Ooh,
Yeah.
negative 40 milli.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Negative 40 million% on space Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm going to score this one dreadlock out of
One space dreadlock.
one space dreadlock, one John Travolta space dreadlock out of 10,000
Oh,
John Travolta space dreadlocks.
yeah, that's fair.
It was bad.
Ooh. And here's what makes it even worse than just bad. The fact that John Travolta still is like, great movie. I support it. I would make one with my own money, like a sequel if I could. He was planning a sequel and an animated show to this.
Well, you can't let Elron down. That dude's not even alive anymore, is he?
I don't think
Or is
so.
he alive?
I don't think so.
Well, either way, yeah, it's he's like, you have to stand by it. Like, that would be the
Yeah.
shittiest thing about being in a weird cult like that, is that you couldn't just be honest.
Yeah.
Just be like, this movie sucked, Elron. Why are
Well,
we even making this? They're like,
like-
no, it's great.
The fact that Tom Cruise was like, no.
Tom Cruise doesn't do bad movies. I've named one bad Tom Cruise movie.
The Mummy.
Okay. Name 2 bad Tom Cruise movies.
Don't tempt me. Honestly, okay. Roast me for this if you want, viewers and Jeff. I know Brandon will hate me when he hears this, but he's heard it before. I don't know. Okay, Oblivion and Edge of Tomorrow are tied for
Edge of Tomorrow was awesome.
Okay, I know you've talked about this, but here's the thing, and I've told you this before. Edge of Tomorrow and Oblivion came out the exact same year, the exact same time. There's no fucking way. I've already seen Oblivion. It was good. There's no fucking way that, like, two Tom Cruise space movies released the same time, the same year. No.
Why?
I don't know. Every time someone tells me, like, Edge of Tomorrow's so good.
It is so
All
good.
I think about is, yeah, well, it's probably the exact same thing as Oblivion.
Not
I
even
saw
close.
that.
Totally different. Oblivion, is a clone, right? Isn't he?
I don't know. I can't even
Spoiler
remember.
alert.
I can't even remember.
Ruin it for you. But Edge of Tomorrow, he absorbed. They're like fighting this war against these monsters, and he absorbs the power of the Alpha, which allows it because he kills it, and its blood burns into him, and he soaks up its power to reset the day every time he dies from a specific time. So he like wakes up, and this guy's like, "Wake up, make it!" So from there, he lives the whole day over again. He keeps dying, lives it again, keeps dying, and then comes up with a way of mapping out his day that he can get to this girl, and then he's like, I'm the guy that has the power of the monster. And then they try to plan how they got to kill it, how they got to kill the Omega, to destroy the Omega. It's such a good movie. I love it. It's so good. It's so action packed. Tom Cruise is badass. What's her face? I can't remember her.
Emily Blunt.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's so good.
I need Tom Cruise in small doses. Interview
Well,
with
he
the
is small. He's like 5'4".
Yeah. Interview with the Vampire? Fuck yeah. I
good movie.
love that fucking movie. Top Gun? Yup.
They're making another one.
I know. Every time I see the preview, I'll turn to Brandon and I'm like,
There's a preview now?
oh, yeah, it's coming out in like the spring of this year now or summer. Yeah. It looks so dope. I've never seen Cocktail.
You know what? Me neither, actually.
No. What, does he just make drinks all day? I don't know.
He's a bartender.
I've never seen Jerry Maguire either.
It's a good movie.
Is that the one where Renee is like, you'll have me at hello?
I think so. It's the Show me the money.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
Risky Business. I like that one.
That's a good one. That's Mrs. Robinson, right?
Yeah.
Yes to you, Mrs. Robinson. What else?
Despite the
all the
Mummy
Mission
being
Impossible
bad.
movies
Oh yeah.
are great.
All the Mission. Yeah, 100%. Even the Mummy I enjoyed because it was like just a classic Tom Cruise vehicle. And after I saw that preview of him in the airplane with all the sound taken out except him screaming.
I was just thinking that too.
So good. But I don't know. Maybe it's me and Tom Cruise in space. Maybe that's what I can't handle.
How many times has Tom Cruise been in space?
Twice that I know of. Oblivion and Edge of Tomorrow.
Well, Edge of Tomorrow, they were on Earth.
Oh, what a spacey.
It wasn't space. It was they were on Earth.
Yeah, but they had
an
spacey things.
Alien race. Who knows? They might have been lying dormant in the core of the Earth for this entire time.
Maybe. I don't know. Also, I'm obsessed with Tom Cruise's real name.
Huh?
Yeah, his name isn't just Tom Cruise.
What is it?
It is Thomas Cruise Mapother the Fourth.
Thomas Cruise Mapother the Fourth.
Yeah, Mapother.
Mapother.
Mapother the Fourth. Yeah.
Thomas Cruise.
Oh, I like
Mapother.
American Made. That one where
I just
he's
watched that a couple weeks
a
ago.
pilot and a cocaine smuggler.
Great movie.
Yeah, never seen Jack Reacher.
Oh, they're terrible. Okay. You know what? No, Jack Reacher movies suck.
All right.
I did not like them.
Okay. Oh, you know what movie I love Tom Cruise in that didn't get good reviews, so we could do it on the podcast? Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
Oh, yeah. It's the rock opera musical.
What?
Yeah.
The Rock? What do you mean? The
Rock of Ages.
Oh, it's a rock opera.
Yeah.
They meant like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh, no.
Rock opera.
No.
If you smell what rock is cooking.
Oh, but the best Tom Cruise movie. Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
I didn't even know it was him
I know
through
that.
the whole movie. At the end, I'm like, that was fucking Tom Cruise? What? Doing his ridiculous dance.
I know. Or War of the Worlds. That's a good movie.
I can't remember that one. That was the one with the big, tall, weird.
The
monsters.
tripods where it's like, yeah, that spooky shit. No, if you listen to it, it's actually so scary. Every time I hear it, I'll get like goosebumps. It's spooky. War of the...
I thought of a really cool idea for a short horror film.
What?
So with the Sleep Cycle app, you can have it use the accelerometer, put it on your bed, and it'll measure when you move, or it can record audio through the night. And I'm not sure how that works. Is like if it knows when you're more sound asleep because you're snoring less or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But so the short film's like, oh, this guy gets this new sleep app, and he's like, I'm going to try it tonight, and records audio, yada yada yada. And his first night, he wakes up in the morning and he looks at it and it says 180 something recordings were taken last night. Like 183. Is that normal? So he talks to his buddies who are using the sleep app, and they're like, he's like, how many recordings do you guys get per night? He's like, oh, like 12 or 5, whatever. And he's like, oh, I got 180 something. He's like, that's not right. So later on he goes and listens to it, and it's like a few like a snoring soundbite, him just that kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, this is nothing. Must just be this all night. And then all of a sudden you hear like, hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Ew!
And because he lives alone. So there's that.
Fuck that. I'd move.
And then
Nope.
that's
Nope.
as far as I've got with the idea. Well, that sounded like
Yeah.
the War of the Worlds sound.
This is it. Oh. Oh. That's when you know you're fucked.
When my dog's at.
When you hear a bassy didgeridoo.
I hear that and I just think, remix.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you know what I'm gonna do? Brandon's youngest brother, he has like turntables and he's been like mixing stuff.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get him to make like a fucking house mix of the boom boom. Hell yeah!
Are you ready?
Boom 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 boom. Hell
I
yeah!
always wished I could do that, like music engineering. I know it takes a lot of fucking time because I can think of stuff in my head like, ooh, that would make a cool beat mixed with this.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't do it. I gotta meet somebody who knows how to do it. Hey, I got this idea. Mash this with that. Go.
Mash this with that, please.
We're gonna do a mashup. It's kind of cool. My buddy Matt from I'm out at work does like music stuff. We're gonna hang out on Saturday. Try to record some shit at his place. He's got all the recording gear in Ableton and the whole 9 yards.
The whole 9.
So I'm like, cool. Let's make some beats, man. Make some bubble beats. The War of the Worlds remix.
Woo, 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 woo.
These are sound bites of Tom Cruise going, ah, ah,
Yeah. Yes. And then when he's yelling his son's name in the movie, I forget what his son's name is. I think it's Bobby or some shit.
Jethro!
Let me see if I can find it. Where are you, Tommy boy? His son's name is Robbie. Robbie! Ba, 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 ba. Ah, ah!
Robbie!
Ba, 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 ba.
War of the Worlds remix coming 2020.
Oh my fucking God, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Just babbling now.
Yeah.
That's decent.
Whew.
It's good enough. Well, 2020 off with a high energy start.
Yeah.
We'll be back next
with an
week with
anti-bang.
way more energy. I will not be doing as many dabs as I did today.
You double dabbed on it?
And we'll watch something that's a little more exciting.
Yeah.
Battlefield Earth, good God. Well, we never have to watch it ever again, which is
That's
the best
true.
part. So we'll be done with it.
We did it.
We did it. All right. Let's call it there.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Real Garbage.